Diana, and I'm coming back with another video. If you guys may know me, you may know that I'm psychic and things like that. I see ghost orbs and yeah. So I really wanted to bring this topic up to you guys today because I feel like it is a true message from spirit, because today I experienced something very enlightening in a sense. So I'm sitting here meditating, and I'm gonna start with the visions I seen, and then I'm gonna get into the definitions and things like that, just to let y'all know before I go there. So I started meditating or whatever, and I'm alming and um, focusing my concentration, and then I start seeing different entities trying to distract me in a sense, because I did start seeing I remember seeing something in a really dark coat, really dark, heavy coat. And I ignored it. I let the negative go by. I let the positive go by. And then for some reason, I seen distinctively a woman. Now, this woman looked very real, very physical in a sense. But remind you, I'm meditating. This is just how powerful meditation really is. So, why? Gotta be so loud for? But anyway, who's that? So I see this woman, and she looks. I don't like that, bro. I just really seen like a full blown shadow over by my door, and it's like energy just like going back and forth. Okay, my eyes are watering. I gotta get myself together. But it's really creepy, bro. But I have to learn how to deal with it because it's not gonna go nowhere. So back to what I was saying. Even though it's very distracting, what can you do? So I start getting a vision of this woman. And remind you, she's not ugly or anything. She's very beautiful. Like her structure, she has a very distinct bone structure. And I really don't like people interrupting my videos. I don't even have weave and I'm patting my hair. Like, she always comes in here being so loud. You ever have one of those family members that drinks a lot and then they just come in your house when it's quiet? I thought this was the perfect time to make a video, but I'm gonna just skip over it. I'm gonna try my hardest. Just meditated. I'm trying to stay that way. I'm trying to stay composed. So, so back to what I was saying. I seen this woman, and she's sitting on the dirt in a sense, but it looked more like sand in a way, but it's dirt. Sand, dirt. What's the difference? Dry dirt, wet dirt, dirt. So it's dirt, and she's sitting in the dirt. So as I see her sitting in like the middle of nowhere, I see she's like a caramel toned woman, and she's sitting up in such a poised position. She's like, her hands are in her lap and things like that. She looks very like, she's her structure is on point, and she's meditating. And as I see her meditating, I try not to let it distract me. So I went right back into my state. And as soon as I did that, you guys, no lie, my sounded different. And I'm gonna tell you why this is unique to me. It actually happened today. I randomly I said a certain name in that I heard in a video I was watching, and I said it, and I said the name twice for no reason. But when I said it as someone else that passed away. Now, this woman did pass away not too long ago. It's like her image is just coming right back into my mind, but she passed away not too long ago down the street, literally. She's like 5 steps away. Like, I can go put balloons and stuff 5 steps away from my house. So I say it exactly like her because I know it's her, because the way that she says it, she has like a speech problem in a sense. The way I said it, it sounded exactly like her. And then after I said it, I seen her face out of nowhere. And then as I realized it was her spirit, because I did start feeling like energy around me. When you're in tune, you can physically feel the energy. Like you could feel it on your body and things like that. So I was feeling this energy, and then I started seeing like orbs start glowing around my hands. Actually, I have. Ooh. But anyway, okay. I don't like this. All the freaking hairs on my arm just stood up. And it's like creepy because I just seen something over there, and I was like, I'm trying to get my space here, just trying to make a video. But that's why I brought that story up, because it was important. So when I said her it didn't sound like the rest of the that I was doing. It sounded different. And then after I seen that, I brought my concentration back. And then I seen the word Krishna, and then I seen a blue Indian avatar goddess, whatever you may call them. And she had 3 arms, and she had her hair pulled up, and she had very small lips and a full face. And I sincerely hope it's not negative energy, but the messages that I was getting certainly wasn't negative. I just really, ever since I realized that something was following me, I really try to like decipher the differences. I'm really trying here, you guys. So that's why I'm not really posting videos like that. I really want to know what I'm doing in a sense. So I see that, and I see this blue woman, and then I see the words ashram. Don't know what that means, never seen it in my life. And then I see dharma. But the way I seen dharma, it was like, it was far. It's kind of like tunnel vision the way I seen it. Yeah, exactly like tunnel vision. No more need of an explanation. But that's how I seen it. So I Googled the definition of these things, and I'm going to start with what it means in general. So the main thing you want to start with is knowing what meditation is. Meditation is a practice that brings you into, your oneness. So when you meditate, it's basically focusing on your breathing. There's obviously different forms of meditation. I just have to break this down because some people may not know what in the world I'm talking about. But when you meditate, you want to focus your energy up your spinal cord, while you're breathing. Breath is energy, breath is life. So you want to focus your breathing, and then as you're doing that, oh, I'm sorry, I just lost everything I was about to say. It's like I'm overthinking. And that's really why I meditate. I overthink a lot. But as you're doing that, the main purpose of meditation is to bring your concentration back to one place. Meditation, see, people get this confused because they think meditation, I'm supposed to concentrate, I gotta concentrate, that's the purpose. No, meditation is when your thought form flows away, it's bringing it back. Meditation is a form of concentration, but it's just bringing it back to the main place. Yes, your mind drifts off, but it's all about training your mind to come back into that one place. So, now that we got that out of the way, we're going to go to what ashram means. And ashram is actually something you can find on the internet, and it's something that is in India. And I believe it's in other places. I just Googled India with ashram. But ashram is like a spiritual monastery. This is where people go to do spiritual practices and things like that. More like a temple. So that's what spirit meant when it showed me the word ashram. Now, I don't know what this is supposed to how this is supposed to resonate with you, but I feel like because I did start this platform, and because people actually listen to me in a sense, I feel like Spirit showed me this because of you, because you're here, because you're supposed to have this knowledge in a sense, a way of life, maybe. I keep seeing like orbs. It was like a blue orb, like right in front of me. And then when I was writing down certain stuff, there was like a blue orb on my hand, and it's so creepy. Spirits don't know a thing about privacy, bro. And Dharma. What is Dharma? Now listen to me. This is not going to be a long video. You can choose to take the information I gave you and do whatever you wish with it, but I'm just telling you. So Dharma refers to one's duty. So basically, Dharma is your life purpose. So the purpose, hold on, let me figure out what. The purpose of Dharma is not only to attain a union of the soul with the supreme reality, it also suggests a code of conduct that's intended to secure both worldly joys and supreme happiness. Now, I told you about the orb popping up when I was writing stuff, and it did pop up on both worldly joys and supreme happiness. So that's the thing. I don't know why Spirit gave me this information to share when I'm still trying to figure out, the meaning of life myself. I feel like I can't fully describe it to you without fully excavating it myself. So actually seen is not only to attain a union of the soul. I seen like an orb pop up on there just now, literally. And it keeps doing it. So it's not only to attain a union of the soul, both worldly joys and supreme happiness. Oh. That's what it's intended to secure both worldly joys and supreme happiness. It's like not desires in a sense, but something like that, including, I can't explain it. I just get it. I just get it. So there are 10 rules of Dharma. So the 10 rules are patience, forgiveness, self-containment, honesty, I can't say this word every time, sanctity, cleanliness in the mind, body, and soul, control of senses, reason, learning, truthfulness, and absence of anger. So I actually need to follow these things in my day-to-day life because, trying to become in this one place in a sense. But it's so hard because of the worldly objectives that we may face every day. It's really hard to come into this oneness. You know what you're supposed to do. It's like saying, I know I'm not supposed to eat meat. I know I'm not supposed to kill for, just to have a feast. I know that, but I'm doing it anyway. So something like that. And I also wrote down karma because karma ties in with dharma. Dharma, karma. So karma refers to the actions that one does in relation to one's dharma and the debt one incurs in the midst of life that must be replayed. I said replayed. I kept on telling myself in my head, I'm like, I kept on seeing replayed. I'm like, what the heck? It's repay. Repaid. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all that Spirit has for me to say. I mean, I gave you the breakdown. I gave you what Spirit gave to me. And I gave you the definitions. It may not have been, in the best of order, the best of explanation. I am a very flustered person. I'm trying to figure out my own self-realization at the same time. And I just feel like because I got this, because it's from Spirit, I don't feel like I should withhold this information to myself, especially like understanding that this includes not only, I keep seeing self-attainment, and I just lost what I was saying. But I will say this, in a sense. I did see the word before when I was doing a video. I deleted it because it was all over the place because I kept on getting a vision of this one word. But I seen Holy Tankra. Holy Tankra, Tankra. I don't know how to say it still, but it's Holy Tankra. And when I seen the word, I seen it twice. I kept seeing it over and over. But I seen it twice clearly. And when I seen it the second time, it had a blue background. So it turns out that the Holy Tankra, I hope I'm saying it right because it sounds retarded the way I'm saying it, but turns out that the Holy Tankra has all these different versions of the Bible, like all the different versions of these different books that is the Holy Word inside of this one book. It's like a it's like a 10-in-1, something like that. But that's all that I wanted to share with you. And I basically share that last part because you know that's from spirit, you know that's from good spirit. No evil spirit will share some godly message with you or trying to get you to read the Bible or things like that. So there is a difference. And I do hope for the people out there that is trying to meditate and open your pineal gland, I will warn you that you are going to attract some things you don't want to even see. Like this is like I see things out of The Conjuring almost. That's what it feels like. Like it's random at random times, but it does get really scary. Especially, I get a lot of premonitions. I think that's how you say it. And I realized that when I watch certain videos about cases, I notice that I may see it in a different form. Like that one video with that one girl I did. I forget her name. Oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Elaine? I think that's her name. But it was like right when I seen the water in my vision, I seen it in the video. And that happens a lot to me. Once I see something, I see it afterwards. It's just really weird. Or I may be watching a video and I get the word like change or something, and then she may say change. And it's just like, okay, so what do I do with this information? I'm just personally trying to figure out how I can grow in a sense, and I guess I'm venting or whatever, but who cares? So I'm just trying to figure out how I can grow in a sense, so not only I can apply my abilities to the public, but I can try to figure out a way for my own life in a way. Do you get what I mean? Like, my goal is not only to help people with spirit, it's helping people with their own spirituality in a sense. So yeah, that's my video. I'm John Tucker, and that's the end of it. I felt so compelled to say that. I'm sorry, but have a good night, a good morning wherever you are. And this video isn't 20 minutes long, honey. It's 18 minutes and 43 seconds. So yeah, that's my video. Hope you have a good night, a good morning, a good day, wherever you are. Like, it was just Christmas, so Merry Christmas to all of you. Even if you don't celebrate, understand. I used to be Muslim. Every year, no gifts. I understand your struggle. But yeah, that's the end of my video. Oh yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share. Yeah.